Alright, what is up guys? This is just like a little update before the actual video starts. I just wanted to say my mic cuts out a lot in this video and I gotta figure out what's been going on with it directly. I'm not sure. It might be because of my mix amp or something like that. Or I can try plugging it into my controller directly, but I will figure it out and I'm sorry for that. And a little embarrassing thing, I've voice cracked sometimes in this. And yeah, I know it's because my voice is still going through some stuff like that. And plus, if I strain my voice a lot, you know, things happen. But it's normally just because my voice is going through stuff and things like that. I just wanted to say sorry for that. Sorry for if the audio cuts out, like I said, if my mic cuts out, things like that. I tried to help it, but yeah. Uh, I'm gonna be releasing a little info video probably tomorrow after this one or in 2 days. It's gonna be basically explaining about a couple things that I left out in this video. But yeah, hope you guys do enjoy and enjoy the video. See you guys in
Alright,
the end.
what's up guys? I know, I've been gone for months. I know. Alright guys, welcome to Bloodborne. Of course, this is like a Dark Souls type game. You know, run around, you do stuff. So this is gonna be my toxic let's play of this game, pretty much. I'm gonna show you a toxic build that you can do if you ever want to play this game. Don't mind the name of my character. Alright, we're gonna make a male. And this is all that really matters, like your character appearance doesn't really matter or anything like that. It's usually this stuff. So what I'm gonna be going for is probably one of the most toxic builds in the game, which is a Bloodtinge build. And yeah, those people are usually the ones that sit in their basements and play this game religiously for PvP. But we're not gonna talk about that. All right. I don't think I really need to like customize him, but let's make him red. I want to make him red. Yeah, he's definitely gonna be a red guy since he's toxic. So he's gonna be very red. Would that be? Would it go into purple? Maybe. I don't know. Jeez. All right, but I'll get back to you guys when I finish customizing my character. All right, guys. All right, we're back. Yeah, this is my character. So yeah, this is what we're gonna have to deal with for this let's play. All right, let's get into it. Basically, this game's pretty easy. I'm just gonna be showing you guys a little couple how can I say it? A couple shortcuts, I believe. Now, I'm no expert at this game. Like, I used to be like super newbie at this game, and my first character was kind of like a letdown, so I had to make another one. You already know the deal. Trust me, your guys' first time playing this, following a build might be hard, or might not. I don't know. It all depends on if you're quick at learning these games or if you've played a Dark Souls games before. Wow. Hey, what is that? I'm just playing, guys. Those are the messengers. They basically help you out and stuff like that. They're pretty horrifying. Guys, I'm gonna need you to back off. Oh my god. Oh, okay. Hey, hey, what am I doing here? All right. So basically, this is the sick room. Blah 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 blah. We'll come back here a little bit later for something that is a really good healing item for us. But for now, we're gonna speed run this part. I'll basically show you guys how to get past this whole part. This part's pretty easy. Now you see this guy, he's gonna detect you. Like there's no way to like get past him without him detecting you. Wait for him to do a lunging attack, not that one, but it's like where he brings up his claws pretty much. I'm just waiting for him to do it because he doesn't want to do it. Do it. Come on, dude. That one. And then you get up behind him. Oh, I couldn't do it. No! You don't... I mean, you can die to that guy, or you can't. Doesn't really matter. You're basically designed to die to him. Basically, you're designed to die to him. So then you go to the hunter's dream. But you can just say screw you and just skip the whole thing. Don't do what I'm doing. Don't grab this stuff right now. I mean, you can if you're quick. Yeah, see, like, he's just gonna be like, yeah, whatever. Just go away. So basically, you could just run through this whole part. La da 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 da. Grab this. These are blood vials. You're gonna use them for health and things like that. Like, for, like, later on in the game. You can just dodge that guy pretty easily. Pull down this. He's gonna come and try and attack you again. Gonna grab these. And you want to come over here. Just don't worry about these two guys. Grab these. These are very useful. Molotovs. Those will come in handy later on. Very handy. Now you're gonna climb up the ladder, and these guys might follow you up the ladder, so don't even worry about them. Yeah, see, like, they're gonna come up here. If you guys hear that screeching, that's the cleric beast. That's gonna be one of your guys' first bosses, because that's who I'm gonna run you through first, instead of running my normal speed run way. And see, they follow you up here. They like to do that sometimes, because it's just the way the game is. Alright, we're gonna come down here, grab these are pebbles. In a normal Let's Play, I'd go through here, but since we're speedrunning it, we're gonna go down here. You're gonna come over here, and you're gonna grab these Molotovs right here. If you guys run the exact way I'm running, you guys won't get hit. Because it takes a while for these guys to turn around. So they're basically just gonna, take their time by running around and, like, trying to look at where you're at. Just be careful not to get hit by any of the things. Please. You'll die. Ooh, da da da! Ooh. Do not get hit by that marksman. His sniper will destroy you! Ugh. These guys will sometimes follow you in here. Like, I don't know why he's following me right now. But they do that sometimes. I'm gonna grab these. And then you can sometimes run through this part. I like to run through it because it's pretty easy to just run through it. Oh, except for that. When they block the staircase, it's not that easy. But I died, so we'll go to the hunter's dream and then we'll come back and do all the junk that we need to do. Usually, I'm good at that part, but they blocked the stairs that time. You want to wait a little bit until they come down, and then you can go up the stairs. But we'll go grab our weapons, and I'll explain that to you. Okay. You guys will see all these cinematics for yourselves. You can take them in. Okay, this is the hunter's dream. This is where you will get all of your materials, things like that, the whole shebang. These are your weapons. You get a hunter axe, started cane, and a saw cleaver. A saw cleaver. These are like your starting weapons. The hunter axe is really good for like strength and things like that. The saw cleaver is more like for skill, I guess. So I'm gonna use the hunter axe because I use it in my first Let's Play. The blunderbuss is really good, but the pistol is more for like precision and things like that. I usually normally use the pistol, but the blunderbuss is good just in case if you miss the shot with the pistol. And these notes are just for online. You don't really need to know that. This is Father Gascoigne right here. He's basically going to tell you all your lore and things like that later on in the game. This is your insight bath. I can explain that later when I get insight for you guys. This is basically where you can buy all your necessities, armor, things like that. It's basically a bath where you have your messenger guys. And this is how you get back. This is how you basically get back to the spot that you were at, pretty much. You use these gravestones right here, these 4 gravestones. Alright, and here we're back in Central Yharnam, which is the spot that we just left off. So the hunter axe is this, and if you press L1 you have a transform attack. Well, not a transform attack, but you can transform your weapon into like a longer ranged, or whatever type of weapon you have. Some weapons get buffs when you press that button, some don't. It all depends on what type of, weapon you have. And I can basically just attack these guys now, but I don't really care for them, so I'm just gonna run past them again. Up here is a trap, so you want to be careful. There's gonna be a guy right here, to your right. You want to be careful of him. There's also gonna be a guy that lunges out at you right there. So be very, very careful when running through here. Quicksilver bullets are always useful. We're gonna drop down right here. We're gonna run past this dog right here. I hate dogs. Guys, Dogs are terrible in this game. They will kill you if you allow them. I'm gonna go grab this thing before these guys come up here and attack me. Cold Blood Dew is basically to get money, which is your blood echoes, if you can see in my top right. It's the very top one. The one that looks like it has like a sword looking through it. Not the eye. The eye is insight. That's something for later on. Now, this guy. He might be hard for new ones, for like new people and things like that, but for me, he shouldn't be too much of a problem. He does combos and things like that. That's why you want to be careful around him. So just remember, take your time, and everything will be easy. Okay, the torch, very useful. Very, very useful. Dark areas, things like that. Killing dogs, it's pretty easy with them too. But there's a better torch that we'll get later on in the game. Like I said, I'm sorry if I'm talking too much or too fast. It's just this is a speed run and I want to make sure I get all the explanations to you guys in the right timing and things like that. Let me just kill this dog real quick. He wants to be a little annoying. See, and this is why I hate the dogs. They're annoying. Now right here, I usually use a Molotov, but I don't have them equipped, so it's a pretty dumb mistake. You can basically just throw a Molotov, yeet, and then it'll blast those two guys. You don't really have to worry about them. Now, dogs hate bullets. Dogs hate bullets. See? Hate them. So if you're ever in a mix with a dog, blast them with a bullet. It is for sure going to throw them back like that. And then bam, you just swipe them. Easy as that. We're going to pick up some more blood vials. You max out at 20, but later on you can get runes, which basically give you buffs and things like that. That'll allow you to carry more. Now, we're going to come back here, and behind these statues right here, you're going to find some bloodstone shards. Those are basically upgrade materials that you're going to use to upgrade your gear. Now, do not go through there. Don't just like YOLO like run through there. It's not a good idea right now. I'll show you how to get through the shortcut in a little bit. Get through there. You're going to pick up this item very carefully. Just some pebbles, but pebbles are really useful. Now, if you're thinking, yo, this is some like secret area type stuff, yeah, it is pretty much. This is basically where you're going to get your first set of armor at. This is where I always go to get my first set. It's a really good set, like starting off brand new game. So, it's always worth to come down here. Now, watch out for these guys. These guys are a little tough. But if you can dodge around them, they're not too bad. Now, there is one enemy, him right there. Watch out for him. He is a tank. He will tank your damage, and he will absolutely obliterate you. Obliterate you, like, completely. Now we're going to sneak up on this guy. We're going to attack him. Like I said, be careful. These guys are tough. They hit hard, and they take damage. But if you can handle that, they're pretty much easy. Except for those guys. Those guys I hate. Those guys are the worst. Now, I usually like to drop down here. Then yeet myself off. See this guy right here? I'm going to grab the gear, and then I usually jump down here as well. Just to help take the fall damage. Now, watch out for these guys. They're going to wake up, so I just run in here, grab it real quick, and hop out. Easy as that. Now, down here, be more careful. There's crows and things like that as well. And there's more of these guys. So you want to be careful, because they will wake up and they will lunge at you. And they hurt really, really badly. Now, this, right here, it's a pig. He will charge at you. So do not underestimate him. Come up behind him, visceral attack him. Charge R2 and then L or R1 him. Guaranteed visceral right there. And then just finish him off. Easy as that. Blood vial. Boom. Now this, the Saw Hunter badge, gives you the saw blade. Pretty good, but not too good. Saw spear. The saw spear is okay. It's not the best, but I prefer to use the hunter axe right now. Mainly for its range and its damage mostly. Now we're going to get a shortcut up here. This is a really good shortcut you want to get because it's closer to your whatever I forgot what it's called. It's closer it's closer to the lamp, okay? This will basically lead you to the lamp. Like I said, if you guys are following, you guys shouldn't have died so stupidly like I did. Because I die stupid sometimes in this game. Don't feel bad if you ever do. It's normal. It'll happen in this game. You'll die in ways that you don't think you should have, but it'll happen. Trust me. Now, the shortcut right here, you're going to go through this door right here. This is basically going to lead you to the first lamp that you were at. And this is a really good shortcut for early on in game. You don't have to go running through Central Yarnum back and forth. Now, be careful of this guy right here. He's going to have a musket and he's going to blast you. He's just waiting for you. I'm going to grab this, but it's a trap, so be careful. You're going to come through here. You're going to see this guy right here. Don't really bother with him. He's fine. He'll just swing at you. And then you're going to come up here and open up this gate. And boom. You're right back at the lamp that you were at. Let's deal with this guy real quick. Bam. There he goes. Alright. Make sure you guys talk to this guy too. I'm skipping all this stuff so I can get through the shortcuts and everything so easily. So it's not a long episode. Basically, if you talk to him and then you go unlock the cathedral ward, he'll give you this really good flamethrower that you're gonna need later on. And it is really, really, really good. Now there's 2 enemies waiting up here, so please be careful. These guys right here, the cutlasses, you want to watch out for them. They hurt the most. Now, you're right here, just come up and whack this guy. Now, a good way to farm blood echoes early on in the game for early players, draw these 2 guys out. It's fine, just run towards them and then run back. Now you want to run into this doorway. Bring out your transformed, wait for him to come down the stairs, and you're going to charge up an R2 attack. And it'll basically launch him back. And as long as you don't get too close, they won't be able to hit you. They'll lunge at you, things like that. Sometimes they'll get stuck on the stairs. You just gotta go a little bit closer. They'll eventually move down like that. And you just sit here and just keep on hitting them until they die. And they give you some pretty good blood echoes too. I think it's like 500 per dog. So, pretty good farm early on. As you'll see right there, yep, 300. And they're also a really good way to farm bloodstone shards and things like that early on in the game if you can't do that. Or blood vials if you're missing on blood vials. They're pretty good on that too. I usually come here and farm early on for blood echoes and things like that. Just because I need it. There you go. Easy as done with them. Now this guy right here, you're going to want to be careful with him. He's one of those big guys. He hurts. Like I said, they have combos that hurt really, really badly. So you're going to always want to be careful with him. Now, right here, do not go on there yet. You are not ready to go into that fight. This is the cleric beast right here. This is where you will fight the cleric beast. This is your first boss in the game. He's okay if you have a good strategy for him, but I'm not going to fight him right now because I want to level up some things first. Okay. Now see, if you remember this area, we were back here, right? We went down those stairs and we came over here and got the armor set that we're wearing right now. So, if you go back down through the house and you go to where I'm about to show you, you will find a hunter. A friendly hunter, as a matter of fact. Do not kill her. Like, I made the mistake of killing her the first time I played through this, and I missed out on a whole quest line. Now, her quest line doesn't really give you anything, but it gives you a rune that you could use, and it's a pretty decent rune. But you can kill her early on in the game, it's not too hard. Now for me, I'm gonna kill her early on in the game, because I just can't bother with her quest, really. Her quest is kind of annoying. It's just basically talking to her and things like that, upping her kill honor, blah 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 blah. Pretty easy, but me, I just like to kill her, just get things over quick and fast. Now, this right here is going to be another NPC that you can save later on. Basically, you're going to unlock hubs and things like that. Hubs are where you can put the NPCs, and I'll teach you about that later when we unlock some of them. Now, you're going to come through this little shortcut right here. You should see a doorway right here. It's going to be blocked off by some barrels. This right here is Eileen. She's going to be your first friendly hunter that you meet. You're going to want to talk to her until she gives you the emote. Then basically she's useless. Like right there. Shake off the cape. That's basically her first thing. Okay. Now for me, I don't care. I'm going to kill her. Because I could care less. Now she's going to get pissed. And she's going to start coming after you. Okay? So you're going to go onto this rafter right here. You're going to walk onto here. She's going to do that stuff, yeah. She should fall off at some point. She should fall off at some point. Never mind. I guess she didn't. Oh, there she went. I didn't really know how that worked. It didn't really work out how I planned it to. Man, I'm stupid for that. Usually, if you go to that spot, she'll fall off, but she kind of did a glitch jump right there, so it didn't work out in my favor. Sorry. But she usually falls off and she dies. Like I said, I don't really care for saving her. I could bother less with her quest. Ugh. With her quest. Oh my god, sorry guys. I could bother less with her quest, really. It's nothing too special. Alright, we'll go back down there and we'll see if she died. If not, then we can kill her easily. It's not too much of a hassle. Now these dogs, I don't really like them because they do that lunging around thing. It's really annoying. They will eventually escape their cages though, so you gotta be careful. Except for these ones down here. These ones down here are locked in their cages. So you don't really need to worry about them. But we'll go back down to that spot, get my blood echoes back, and see if she's dead. She's probably down at the bottom, where she usually is. Let's see. Is she down there? Usually if she falls down there, she'll be like down towards those boats somewhere. But I don't think she's down there right now. She might have actually gone back to where she originally is. Yeah, I believe you go like right here, and then she'll fall off. Or it might even be right here, I'm not sure. But these chains, be careful while cutting them. Okay, yeah, she's right back up there. You're gonna want to be careful. I mean, I'm just throwing some Molotovs at her real quick, just to lower her health down. She will destroy you. She's pretty tough. And there she goes. And she should have died. Yep, she is dead. And there you go. You killed your first hunter. Even though she is friendly, I don't really care for her. She's pretty annoying. Because, like, later on she'll bring a hunter. Da 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 da. It's pretty annoying. But from here you can just drop on down. I usually drop down here. It's the safest way. Now, I'm going to drop right here to get the saw. The saw. Ugh, I forgot what it's called. I know I'm supposed to be the all-knowing one. Alright, ratchet drop throwing knives as well. Yeah, the saw spear. Like I said, the saw spear isn't that good. It's pretty good if it's like your first weapon, but it's not the best. It's not really what I prefer. Now, these rats down here, be careful. Wham. They are protecting Madman's knowledge. Now, Madman's knowledge, you see this little eye in like the right hand of my screen? That is basically your insight. Insight allows you the marketplace and the doll. I can explain them when I get back to the Hunter stream. It's easier to explain them there than anything. Now, I don't really care to go through the sewers again. I usually just go back up. It's easier. Yeah, you're gonna have these guys shooting at you. You don't really need to worry about them. Like I say, you can just run past all these enemies pretty much. They aren't really gonna do anything. They're probably gonna chase you, so you just keep on running, you'll be fine. Keep on running. You can run all the way back to the lamppost. And you'll be fine. I don't know what he's waiting there for. I've never seen him waiting there. Now, that crow badge, that is going to be for you skill builds. Okay. Now, in my next video, I will explain builds and things like that so that it's not too confusing on you guys. But with the crow badge, you basically get this weapon that is really, really, really good for skill builds. And I'll show you guys what it is. It's really good. I use it on one of my builds, and I love it. Now, here. This right here, right in front of me, is the doll. She is basically going to be your source of leveling and things like that. Now I'm going to use this Madman's Knowledge. You're going to have to revisit this place, but when you come back, you'll be able to level up. You basically need blood echoes to level up. It's pretty good. Now, these right here. These tombstones are going to come in later on when we get to the Bloodstarved Beast. Basically, those are like dungeons that you can do inside the game that give you better loot and things like that. Now, if you come over here to this bench, this is where you can upgrade your weapons. This is really good for when you want to do more damage with your weapons, things like that. I do not, and I usually never ever do unless it's with cannons. Never upgrade your guns. It's not really useful unless you have a Bloodtinge build like I'm using, where you're gonna have the Evelyn, things like that. Those weapons will come in later on. But these right here, the Blades of Mercy, these are really good for skill builds. Skill builds are basically things that it basically means that your character is mainly revolved around skill. Mine is basically revolved around Bloodtinge, which is hence why it's called a Bloodtinge build. Now for these builds, you also want to level up vitality and endurance. You know, basically you can level up to like level 500 and basically have like a maxed out character, but no one really does that because it's unfair in PvP. And plus you'll just be going up against like other level 500s and things like that. But for here, I'm gonna leave it off so that I have 2 parts of this episode 1. And yeah, hope you guys did enjoy. I'm sorry I took so long, a couple months off. I had to kind of think things out about myself and things like that, you know, personal stuff, things like that. But I shouldn't have let it get in the way. But, you know, things happen. Alright guys, this has been Bloodborne, and I'll see you in part 2. See ya.